What's up, Raider Nation? Welcome to TRU Raider Podcast. I'm your host, TRU Raider. Now, I want to talk about the signing of Devin White. Now, I know this happened a couple days ago. The news is already out there. I'm not here to break the news. I'm just here to talk about it. Now, Devin White is one of those names that when Raider Nation hears that, our ears perk up a little bit, right? I know mine did. But I was like, man, when was the last time I really heard anything about Devin White? And if you look over his stats, man, I mean, he came in the league 2019 for the Tampa Bay Bucks. I mean, and he's just totally been a beast. Even 2020, he had 9 sacks, 2 sacks, 3 sacks, 5 sacks. But his production has definitely fallen off. And I know, like, some of it's been to injury and some of it is just decline in player. Now, he did play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for 5 seasons and then went to the Houston Texans. And he is definitely part of the class that John Spytek was over there in Tampa Bay when Devin White got brought on, and there's definitely connections there, right? And they're talking about like potential resurgence, right? If you listen to Pete Carroll talking about Devin White, he sounded really optimistic and really excited. Now, I got to tell you that, this Houston Texans production, 7 games, 0 sacks, 19 tackles, there's obviously a drop-off that's happening in Devin White's career, and that makes me a little bit nervous. Now, from my understanding, it is a 1-year deal, so I get it. Prove it deal. Come back here. Prove that you still can earn a spot in the NFL. And I've seen some content creators saying that Devin White might not even make the 53-man roster. To me, that's quite a hot take, right? But I would not be too surprised. What I would love to see is Devin White kind of get that opportunity to just kind of find his spot with Pete Carroll, with Patrick Graham on this defense. I mean, I could see it happening, but, really for the most part, Devin White has been a thumper. He's been a liability in coverage. And for us to just, roll forward with Landon Roberts and Devin White as our linebackers, I don't feel extremely comfortable about that, right? Because, yes, Divine Diablo, he was a liability. I'm glad that we moved on from him, but we lost Robert Spillane. And let's face it, that's leaving a huge void in this defense. And I don't think that Devin White and Landon Roberts are really in a position to just kind of cover that on their own. Now, we did draft Tommy Eichenberg last year, and he was supposed to be like his pro comp was Robert Spillane, and he was supposed to kind of end up being that replacement. They haven't talked about him a whole lot, but I'd imagine that that's the direction that they're looking for it to be: Devin White, Landon Roberts, Tommy Eichenberg, and I'd be on the lookout to see if we don't end up pulling in another rookie linebacker. I would love to see a resurgence in Devin White's career, but honestly, the odds are kind of stacked against him, and I'm not really sure that that's the route that it's going to go. I really hope that it does. Like always, Nation, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. I love you, Nation. I'll catch you on the next one.